And if I'm able to kind of just stay on his low 6 like this, I might be able to come up to him. Now, if I'm able to sneak up on, a lot of you guys would get on this guy and you'd shoot him down right away. I'm not going to do that. Don't feel free to fly the fucking game however you want. But what I like to do in situations like this, when I catch an enemy, like legitimately, this guy has no fucking idea. Like I could aim at him right now and shoot him down. But again, I'm looking at the enemy team. Like, nobody over there is really doing anything crazy. I'm pretty sure this is not some veteran player. So what we're gonna do? Oh yeah, my plane's faster. We're just kind of slowly catching. What we're gonna do is we're gonna form up with him, and we're just gonna fly with him until he notices us. And when he notices us, he's probably gonna break away in a panic. And when he breaks away, I'm gonna break in the opposite direction, and then we're gonna fight him. And you know, try to start with even energy. You know, with an even chance, because chances are this is a new pilot. He's probably not been flying for very long. You know what I mean? Like, let's give him a chance. Let's let him have a little bit of fun. You know, and if I lose the fight, you know what I mean? Oh well, good for him. Like, who cares, dude? I've already got so many fucking points. Like, I'm maxed up. So, what controls do I use? I use a little bit of everything. I use mouse and keyboard. I have a console controller that I use sometimes, and then here at home I've got a joystick and pedals. But I fly a lot at work on like mouse and keyboard controls and shit like that. So we're just kind of slowly catching up to this dude, and I'm just gonna just hold hands with him. Like, we're just gonna form up and see what he does. So we're close enough now. We're in his wake turbulence. Let's just slow it on down, match speeds with him a little bit. And we'll just come up next to this fella and see. Oh. I feel like he hears an engine and he's looking. Look to your left. He just dipped his wings a little bit like he was looking for somebody. Hey, friend. Let's see if we can tap his wing a little bit. Alright, well, it's a bit more of a than a tap. We just busted his fucking prop off with my right wingtip. He might be AFK. Oh, nope, he's not AFK. He just shot. He's here. Is he gonna try to pull up and hit me? Bro, get it. Get it with the dead stick. Get it with the dead stick. You got this, son. He's shooting at me. He's trying. Alright, let's go in there and stop playing with my food. I think Mickelson Gaming's coming in for the kill here. Let's see if we can... All I need to do is just put one little squirt on him, and that ought to get me an assist at least. Bit tough to aim without my right wingtip here. Oh, fuck. Oh, he's shooting at me. Now, I imagine that right now he's like trying to glide back home. But I keep flying in front of him. Like, if he gets this kill, dude, he's gonna celebrate. So I got a whole lot of left rudder pinned in here to account for the fact that my right wingtip is missing. Boy, this guy was I've never seen a melee kill in aerial comp. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna give him a little bit of this. Oh, damn it! Ah, I just wanted to hit him. I just wanted to hit him a little bit. I just wanted to hit him just in case he died, so I would get the kill credit. But he was trying to glide back home. It was a player. Yeah, it was a player, bro. All right. Now we're gonna have to fly home with no wingtip, bro. We busted that shit right on his engine, man. Yeah, and from his point of view, it could be interesting. Like he's just up there enjoying his fucking day, dude. He's just up there like la 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 la, boom, fucking engine just explodes, and he's just like, what? What the fuck, dude? Um, it's fucking awesome. But yeah, so he was flying straight for such a long period of time, and that's why you really gotta like S turn like this. Like you gotta start a little bit of a turn, and then look and see what's coming up behind you, and then you turn the other way, and you look and see what's coming up behind you the other way. Like you always want to be checking behind you. And you know, a lot of people are like, "Oh yeah, check your six, fucking duh." It's a lot easier said than done. When you get in sim, there's so much going on. You're looking at objectives, you're looking at the chat, you're looking at your engine temperatures, you're looking at your ammo counter, your fuel. Like, you got so much stuff coming at you. Like, you know, and you're trying to fly your plane, especially if it's not like muscle memory to you, and this gets neglected a lot. You know, I mean, even I neglect it. You know, I'll be reading chat when I should be checking my six. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's quite a bit of wing gone, but luckily, so if I took my feet off the pedals and tried to like correct this with some roll, I don't think there's enough aileron. Like the plane would not be controllable. So this is with no rudders, right? And full aileron deflection there. But if I bring in some rudder, I can correct this just a little bit. So no rudder, rudder, bring it back in. And that's where that symbiotic, you know, because I could actually probably fly this thing with no aileron and just fly with the rudder. The rudder is such a powerful force when you know, really get in tune with it, and you can do a lot with just a little bit of trim and a little bit of rudder, and we can fly this thing just with my feet, hands free. And if I want to turn to the left, bam, I can turn to the left. And if I'm done turning to the left and I want to roll wings level, bam, I can bring my wings level. No joystick at all. If I want to turn to the right, we can get a little right turn going, and we can hold it. We're doing that with no aileron over there on that side. So just remember your rudder. Your rudder is such a powerful tool. It's one of the biggest things. People coming from like arcade and RB, they get 95% of the dynamics of flying. Like, they understand most of it, and they're very close. The biggest thing that they're gonna end up being deficient on is rudder, because they've had their hand held by the instructor. You know, if you're playing RB, like, the instructor is doing all those rudder movements for you all the time, whether or not you're aware of it or not. Like, he's just constantly tweaking your rudder, and they'll come to sim and they'll grab the same plane and try to do the same maneuver at the same speed, and the maneuver won't happen. And like they'll try to do a little barrel roll, right? And it doesn't work the same way. And they're like, oh man, sim has different flight models. And it's like, no, sim has the same flight models. We don't have an instructor. Like, if you're not doing those little rudder inputs, then you're not going to be able to complete it. So any tips on controlling the rudder with mouse and keyboard? So I do a little bit of let's switch to mouse and keyboard control mode real quick, hopefully without dying. Alright, so we got our left aileron here, and we also, if you notice, we've got a little bit of left rudder as well. So I have my sensitivities on my mouse and keyboard control set, and then I got a little bit of feathering, right? And what you can do is you can tweak that, you can tweak your rudder sensitivity. And what we can do is, like, come in here to our controls and go to our mouse joystick here under full wheel controls, mouse joystick, and we can, like, you know, lower or raise our rudder sensitivity up a little bit, and then use that to kind of help that feathering moment a little bit, so that we can control it a little bit more finely. And you know, because with the mouse and keyboard, like, you don't have so depending on that rudder sensitivity that you dial in, like, that's how much rudder can happen with the mouse. And then you have max rudder. So if you turn down your rudder sensitivity on your mouse, then you can get a little bit of rudder in there, um, you know, innately with the mouse to complement the aileron movements that you're trying to do, and that can kind of be happening automatically in the background for you. And then you have like an on-off switch for your rudder, and what you do is you kind of feather it. Like, you know, holding down my rudder key is too much, but I can kind of just feather it like this. So I want to do a bit of a right turn, so we're just kind of like feathering the rudder less so that we can kind of glide nicely onto that runway. Ease off on the throttle, and that's gonna really make that rudder a lot more complicated. Ease off on that pitch, bring the gear down, bring the flaps, oh, nope, bring those flaps back up. Hard rudder, a little bit more throttle so the rudder can come back online. And make sure gear is down, perfect. And then we can just kind of come in here and touch her down. Right wheel's on the ground, come on. Roll it over. Oh, Jesus, we're gonna cartwheel. I'm calling that 10 out of 10 with the that was just a fancy cartwheel. Like a glove. 3 bad landings in a row. Dude, you don't come here for the good landings.